What's up, guys? If you don't know me, my name's Cole Bell, and today I'm going to be telling you guys my story. This is really hard for me to talk about, and this is the one video that I never wanted to make, and I'm still debating even posting this. But I want to teach people out there that it is okay and things will get better. But basically, my life went extremely downhill, especially when quarantine started. So I am a 17-year-old kid. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. In my whole life, I have always been a very outgoing kid. I was never in a bad mood, ever. Always happy, always energetic. Always playing 3 to 4 sports every season throughout the whole year. I would play on multiple baseball teams at a time. I'd play basketball. I'd play football. I was just always an amazing kid. In elementary school, I had a project where I had to film a vlog in 4th grade. So I filmed a trick shot video with my neighbor. And that video is on my channel today. It's my 50,000 subscriber special. But that's when I first noticed that I love to film stuff. And I thought it was so cool that I could film something, post it, and rewatch it whenever I wanted. And yes, this is me, like 8 years later, still watching that video. So I began YouTube in middle school. The other kids laughed at me, and YouTube was frowned upon in middle school. And if you did YouTube, you weren't cool. So this really affected me, and it made me sad. So I deleted all my videos. I deleted my whole Musical.ly account. I threw all of it down the drain. I deleted all my videos, and I quit. And then in 8th grade, on Christmas, my grandma gave me a camera. I was gifted a GoPro Hero 5. And I was like, no way, this is crazy. I have a camera. And I was like, maybe I could start YouTube again. Then the very next day, I got the GoPro. I invited over a friend. I got my brother. And that video is the first video that's on my channel. It was a fart bomb prank. I learned how to use everything, and I posted my videos, and I kept doing it again. This time, through all the bullying at school, I never deleted anything. I only kept going and kept filming and kept posting. And I went from that day after Christmas all the way up until the beginning of freshman year, and I gained about 150 subscribers. Then in high school, I didn't really know who my friends were at first, so I had a new friend group. At the beginning of high school, I was a very shy person, so I only spoke to a few people. I had my little group. It was me and 3 other people, and you guys saw that on the social media. My whole experience on YouTube, I would film videos and post videos with my friends and the people who I felt comfortable with due to hate. So my best friends were Jack, Neil, and Katie. And we stuck together like glue throughout the whole freshman year. Those were practically the only people I talked to, and I love them very much still to this day. They motivated me, they helped me, they filmed with me. I've known Neil through middle school. I knew Jack in middle school, but I met Katie freshman year. And yeah, we just all got closer. I started dating Katie. I dated Katie for almost 2 years, and we had a really good group, and we had some really awesome times. And I care very deeply about all 3 of them, so I'm very thankful for you guys, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Then on March 12th, 2020, everything changed, because that was my last day at school. I went home that day thinking, wow, we have a 2-week break from school. This is everything a kid ever asked for. And then I realized when I left that day, that was my last day on a baseball team. That was my last day in a school for over a year. That was the last time I saw some of my friends. So time went on. I finished the school year. I passed all my classes. And through months of quarantine, I didn't know what I was doing. And I was getting crazy amounts of views and support on the internet. And I felt on cloud 9. I thought nothing could stop me. And then I realized that I lost friends. I was looking around and I was realizing on Snapchat that I haven't talked to some people in weeks. And I just didn't like that at all, that I was losing people close to me. But I still had my group of 3. Summer started, I met new people, I started hanging around new people. And then I kind of went off the chains a bit. And when I mean a bit, I mean I went all the way off the chains, and I apologize to everybody that I affected. So basically, Neil got locked in his house, and his parents were very strict about it, and he had no exceptions. I've actually seen him once since, and that was on my birthday. His parents made an exception that he could see me on my birthday. That was almost a year ago from when I'm filming this. And then me and Katie broke up. It wasn't even over a specific reason. It was just that we were both changing. I think that was necessary for both of us to grow. And I hope that you guys are mature enough to understand that. And then Jack, I kind of just lost contact with. I stopped talking to him. So then I was just sitting there, and I realized that I lost the 3 people that I had for the last 2 years of my life that made me feel like me, that made me feel happy, that made me feel comfortable, that I could be my true self around. I never thought I would lose those people. And yes, some of those friends that I met at that time are very good people and are my friends. But some of those people I started hanging out with have done nothing for me in a good way, and overall just led me down a bad path. I started being reckless on the internet, and I started not caring about anything. I was like, I've already lost everything. What more could I lose? I was losing thousands of followers every single day on the internet. Tens of thousands of people were making fun of my appearance. bullying me, harassing me, blaming me for things I didn't do. And it was just overwhelming. And at one point, I just said, screw it. I thought my dreams had slipped away from me. I thought I had no chance on the internet. And to be honest, and so to this day, all I want to do in life is be an influencer. I love making videos. I love filming them, editing them, planning them, posting them, seeing your feedback. I love everything about YouTube. But I did lose everything. I saw all my numbers going downhill. I thought it was over. And then I was led to doing bad things just to heal the pain and just to help me stop feeling sad temporarily. And at the time, I thought that was right. And I never thought I'd be like that. But yes, I did start doing bad things. I was getting into trouble. And I regret every single one of those days. I'm honestly scarred and traumatized by those multiple months. Every single day, I was just going downhill. As a person, my dreams were already going downhill. And just thinking about it scares me. I thought I could fix it by getting into a new relationship. I tried that. That did not work out very well. And then I realized I was left by myself again, and I was worse off now than I was ever. So this was around November. At this point, I just thought I had nothing. The only person here for me was my brother. And I want to thank you, Carter, for everything that you do for me and all the guidance that you've given me. And then it came along to where my parents were catching on to it, and my parents were catching me doing things, and they wanted me to be me again because they noticed my appearances changed, the way I acted changed until the end of February. And then March hit. I had people introduce me to new things. In particular, Sam introduced me to the gym on March 3rd to be exact. And I thank you, Sam, so much for doing that. Because ever since that, I have not missed one day of going to the gym. The gym has saved me. I rebuilt some relationships. I went back to school. I got off my butt from being in virtual. I went back to the classroom. I had classes with the people that I used to be best friends with. I just wanted my life to be happy like it used to be. So every single day, my happiness was getting very, very, very slowly better. And then one day I was driving home from the gym. My brother was sitting next to me and he said, you know what, screw it. We're done with doing this bad stuff. I threw my stuff out the window. And from there on, we were making good decisions only. Gosh, sorry guys, my hair is really bad right now. It's really late. And ever since that, I became so much more happier and I'm chasing my dream again. I do believe that it's possible, even though I still lose hundreds of followers every single day on every single platform. I do believe there's hope, and I believe that anything's possible. I want to thank my friends who introduced me to God, Bryce, Eli, everybody who talked about that. Thank you guys very much. I learned to just sit back, be free, and let God lead the way. I hope you forgive me. I went through a lot, and I explained just a little bit of it. Maybe I'll have some more videos if you guys are curious. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Maybe I'll make some more videos explaining some more things. I'm very thankful for all of you. So all I ask from you is please share this video. Please go down, subscribe if you haven't. I want to set a good example to all of you by teaching you guys not to go down a bad path like Cole. It was all my fault. I let all that happen to me. One thing led to another. Don't let that happen to you. But yeah, guys, that's my story. It was very hard for me to tell this. I tried to keep it together. I think I did pretty well. But honestly, I just hope you learned something from this. So please comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, thank you guys. I'll see you next time.